Hey, what's happening? Anybody out there worried about overtraining, doing too much, working out too many times a week for too many hours? Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. The opposite is probably your problem, especially if you're over 40, over 50, over 60, like me, 64 years old, almost next month. I can't exercise enough. I can't get myself moving enough to suit me. I gotta force myself sometimes to keep on going and going and going, and then it seems like it's not enough. Because when you're older, you lie around too much, you stiffen up. Have you gotten that stiff body kind of situation that you can't get out of? You just sit in one place for far too long a period, and then when you get up, you almost have to go through an entire stretching routine once again. That's because the human body was not made to sit for any length of time. Behind a computer, especially with the neck like this and the eyes transfixed on a screen, it's probably the worst thing you could possibly imagine doing to yourself. Think about how we were made. We're made for motion. So again, if you're worried about training too much, I wouldn't worry. If your place where you feel the best is the gym, don't worry about staying there for 1 or 2 hours, but don't yap it up while you're there. Actually train while you're there. I'll tell you what you can do. What I usually do, in the morning I do some sort of long stretching period, 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes or so, where I really rejuvenate my muscles. I stretch the muscles. I do all kinds of contortions that you really can't find in a book somewhere. I made them up. I'm my own book, actually. I made all of these stretching exercises up to suit my body type, my age. All kinds of things went into my stretching routine. I do that every morning on my yoga mat. And then afterwards, when I'm nice and limber and I'm able to get going, I do some sort of cardio exercise before putting any kind of food into my body. I don't eat for a good long time, usually till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but before that, I make sure I get myself some good cardio work in the morning, some formal cardio work in the morning. What I mean is, going out to run for a half hour, 20 minutes, 40 minutes. Aside from all those steps you take in your active day, that's aside from what I do in the morning. Always make sure you go through that stretching period, that cardio movement. If you have to get up early to do it, do it. You have to do it. If you have to be at work at 7 o'clock, you may have to get up at 4:30 to get these things done. It's well worth it. Get yourself enough sleep and get up at 4:30 in the morning and get it done. And then later in the day, when you have one meal behind you, then do your weight workout. Do your resistance workout, whether it be the gym or at home. I like the home workout because it's convenient. I don't have to worry about going to the gym, changing my clothes, going into a smelly locker room with a bunch of naked guys I don't want to see. All those things play a part in the gym excursion. I like to have the weights, the things at home at my disposal or outdoors if I tend to work out outside on a good day. I like to have all those things available so I don't have to think about the drive to the gym and the changing of the clothes and the drive home and taking more time to get to the gym and coming back from the gym than you actually do for your workout. If you have this stuff at home, a minimal amount of stuff, you don't have to go crazy, then you have everything right there at your disposal. You can use them as you see fit. Again, stretching in the morning, ultra important. Cardio in the morning of some kind. Don't allow anybody to talk you out of it. You got to get that cardio work in for your fitness, for your heart, for your longevity, and then concentrate later in the day, maybe do your resistance work. Does this take a long time? Is this something that's all time consuming? Yeah, I guess so, but your body's worth it. But work around your schedule, your work schedule. Don't make excuses why you cannot work out, because if you're not fit, if you're not healthy, if you're not heart healthy, if you don't have some muscle on your body, you're going to burn out by the time you get to my age, 64. You're going to be hunched You're going to show a lot of atrophy, and you're going to have hardly any cardiovascular fitness. So it's well worth putting the time in if you have that time to spare, which I hope you do. So follow that routine for a short while and get back to me and tell me how you feel. Subscribe to the channel. Let me have your comments down below. I like to read the comments. I comment on every single one. Like the video. I want to up my subscription. I want to keep interested. I want to keep on board here almost every day. And I really appreciate it. Subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time.